So, you're looking to break into the tech industry, but where do you even start? It can feel like you're lost in a sea of options. Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to cut through all that noise, find some clarity, and build a personalized roadmap just for you. Does this look familiar? Yeah, the tech world is just this explosion of buzzwords, right? And if you're feeling overwhelmed, trust me, you're not alone. It seems like every other week there's a new must-learn skill or some groundbreaking new field. So how in the middle of all this chaos do you find your place? Well, here's the secret. Navigating this whole landscape isn't about memorizing every single buzzword. It's actually way simpler than that. The journey really begins by looking inward and figuring out what makes you tick. That's the big question, isn't it? And that's exactly what we're going to answer. For the next few minutes, I want you to just forget about all the job descriptions and complicated skill trees. We're going to build your path from the ground up, starting with you. Here's our simple two-step framework. We're calling it your personal compass. Seriously, by getting a clear read on just two things, how you feel about math and how you feel about coding, you can cut through so much of the clutter, eliminate dozens of options, and zero in on the paths that are a genuinely great fit for you. All right, let's dive into the first and, honestly, the most critical point on your compass. Your answer to this one question can basically slice the entire tech world in half. It's going to make your next steps so much clearer. And I want you to be really honest with yourself here. Are you someone who genuinely enjoys the logic, the structure of solving complex equations? Or does the thought of doing advanced calculus or statistics every single day make you want to run for the hills? There's no wrong answer, but your honest answer here is, well, it's everything. So your answer to that question leads you to a major fork in the road. On one side, you've got roles that are deeply rooted in mathematics. We're talking statistics, algorithms, complex modeling. And on the other side, there is this vast, exciting world of tech jobs where math is either super basic or just not a factor at all. If you're someone who gets energized by math, then these fields are probably where you're going to thrive. Data science is all about statistical analysis. Robotics involves tons of intense calculations for just movement and reasoning. And while not all cloud computing jobs are math-heavy, the really advanced roles in architecture and optimization, they absolutely rely on math to manage massive systems. Now, if complex math just isn't your thing, do not worry for a second. I mean, look at this incredible range of options. From the creative world of graphic design and UI/UX to the logical problem solving in web development and cybersecurity, there is a huge array of super engaging, high-impact jobs just waiting for you. Okay, so you've picked a side at the math fork in the road. Awesome. The next point on our compass is all about how you prefer to build and create things. This is all about your relationship with code. I want you to think of this less like a yes or no and more like a spectrum. On one end, you've got jobs that are all about writing lines of code, building logic, creating systems from scratch. On the other end, you've got roles that are centered on visual tools, design software, and more hands-on content creation. And let me be clear, both are absolutely essential to making technology work. And a perfect case study for this is the world of game development. It's such a great example because you can see both of these paths thriving side by side in the exact same project. Think about it. Inside a single game studio, you have programmers on that coding path, building the game's engine, the physics, the core logic that makes everything run. And right there with them, you have artists and designers on the colorful path, creating the characters, the worlds, the menus that we actually see and interact with. It's one team, but two very different and equally vital ways of working. So, we've talked about the math question and we've explored the coding spectrum. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's put it all together and see which careers land right in your personal sweet spot. This table basically lays it all out. Just find the row that matches you. So, if you enjoy both math and coding, something like data science is a really strong contender. If you prefer low math, but you still enjoy the logic of code, hey, web development is a fantastic fit. And if your passion is really in visual, creative work with little or no math, then UI/UX design, graphic design, digital marketing, they are calling your name. Think of this table as your starting point for what to research next. Okay, a quick but really important note here. Some of the roles you hear about, like project management or a lot of cloud computing jobs, they aren't typically entry level. They often require a few years of experience first. So it's helpful to think of them as maybe a level 3 career goal, not a level 1 starting point. So you've used your compass, you've found a direction on the map. But this isn't the end. Not at all. In fact, this is the real beginning of your adventure.
I absolutely love this idea because it puts everything in the right mindset. You haven't just chosen a job for the rest of your life. All you've done is chosen a direction to start exploring. You always have the freedom to adjust your course as you learn, grow, and discover what truly gets you excited. So here's the key takeaway. You now have a powerful way of thinking about this, and a starting point that's actually tailored to you. The only question left is the most exciting one. Look at the paths that fit your profile. What is the one thing you're going to go research or maybe try learning first? Your journey starts with that